We are now going to finish the grading for the top of curb and the sidewalk. We have this bottom of curb feature line and we are going to use that to do the top of curb grading. So come up to grading at the menu bar, come down to edit feature line geometry and click on stepped offset. We want to specify an offset distance of 0.2 meters, which is a width of curb. Select the bottom of curb feature line, and I want to offset to the top of curb, so I'm going to click here when it prompts me to specify a side to offset. Specify an elevation difference of 0.15 because that is the height of a curb. So insert 0.15 at the command line and hit the space bar, and hit the space bar again to close the command. If you zoom in, you can see that you now have an additional top of curb feature line. So click on grading, come down to edit feature line elevations, click quick elevation edit. Now if you come close to the node, one of the nodes at the bottom of curb, you can see that at this corner we have 296.35, and at the new feature line we've added using the stepped offset tool, we have an elevation of 296.50, which is 0.15 meters higher, which is what we wanted. Come up to grading again, come down to edit feature line geometry and click on stepped offset again, and this time we're going to do the grading for our 1.5 meter wide sidewalk. So specify an offset distance of 1.5 meters. We want to select the top of curb feature line this time. We want to offset to the sidewalk, so I'm going to click this side. Specify an elevation difference. This time we're not really sure what the elevation difference is, but we can grade the sidewalk up at 2%. So I'm going to grade up at 2% for a distance of 1.5 meters and hit the space bar and hit the space bar again to close the command. And now you can see I have this feature line graded up from the top of curb feature line, and we've graded up at 2%. So you can see we've these two new feature lines added using the stepped offset tool, which is in grading, edit feature line geometry and stepped offset. Now remember, we've used that tool for both of these to establish both of these feature lines, but for the top of curb we use the stepped offset tool, but we specified an elevation difference. And then for the sidewalk feature line, we specified our offset distance, but we did not specify an elevation difference. We graded up at 2%. So you can see for this curb on the south side of the warehouse, I have the top of curb feature line added, but I want you to download the lesson for yourself now, and using the stepped offset tool, practice what we've spoken about in this lesson.